I gotta come around with all this nonsense, bro. I'm trying to chill. I gotta go underneath the chair and fuck with my... Why I gotta put underneath me? Why? I gotta dye my shit again, bro. You ain't like Santa Claus, bro. Look at these two. I can't even relax. Why you gotta be underneath the damn chair? Look, you go back underneath there. Get out of here, Mr. Fly. Get out. Get. Get out. Get out. Get out. He ain't scared. You think I'm playing. Get out. It's too early in the morning for your shenanigans. Especially you, buddy. You're my man. What is your problem, bro? It was all a dream. Used to wake up to Word Up magazines. He's growing up beautiful. What do you think their puppy's gonna look like? Do you think their puppy's gonna be beautiful? Let me know if you want a pup, man. About 6 months. Probably by December, January, February, we'll have puppies available. He's gonna be beautiful. Look at him. Hopefully some of them come out like that, his size and his build, and then with her markings. What are you doing? Queenie. See my stage back there? I'm getting ready to have a live concert this Saturday night or Friday night. I'm not sure. But I'm going to be on my live on TikTok. It's going to be my first live stream concert that I'm going to be able to have only by God's graces since last year. Because I did it twice last year. I did it one time on my TikTok live, and then I did it on my YouTube live. And then I did it twice. Then I was gonna keep doing it because my goal was to build this up to where I can start having private events where people can come VIP and come, network and watch me perform, and I'll have a couple other people perform. Good vibes, and cook and eat and just network, man, and build a community. That's what I want to do. That's my ultimate goal. Right? And then get the message out to the world, man, that we all got to just do better. I just drink this shit. I don't even know what I did just now. How you doing? Polo Pack, what's up? Oh, there it is. I just ready to cut the grass. I just got the gas just down. See the gas over there waiting on me? I'm drinking my tea first. Then I'm going to fill it up and cut the grass. This is what you want to call it. Grass, weed, whatever. For my two buddies right there. But I'm enjoying my sour sop tea on the regular every day. Sour sop. Keep the cancer away. Sop tea on the regular every day. Sour sop. Keep the cancer away. No sunglasses. Just look into the sun with your eyes. It's healing. It's healing. It's not damaging. They know how to be telling us it's damaging. It's a lie, bro. It ain't damaging. It's healing. You see the white streak up? Right at the first white streak in front of the sun. They kind of block the damn sun. I'm on my nerves with that shit, bro. I can relax now? Okay. Get off of that chair. Yo! Stop! I'm going to fuck this little nigga up, though. Because he hard-headed. You see how this chair I'm sitting in? My brother-in-law gave me these chairs. And then the little one already ruined the other one. Biting it, bro. Biting the strings off of it. Look, he just don't quit, bro. Stop, little boy. Get away from there. No, no. Chew on your ass. How about that? He tore it up, bro. Don't spill my tea. Yeah, little boy long, girl. I'm being a bully. You bully head. I just want to share with you guys my daily life, what I do every day with my two puppies, and my music, my podcasting, the merch, my books, and now I'm developing. Well, I finally developed my own app. My app will be available in a week or so. I built it this morning, finally built it. It's built, it's complete. So now I'm just waiting for the email to come in. Then I go from there and I submit it to the Apple stores. I already got my Apple developer account. So I'm gonna create an ebook, a step-by-step guide how I did it. That's what I do. Everything that I do, I'll create an ebook. So I share the information. I'm like, he bited my ankles, bro. You know what? You don't see me talking to the people, bro. You want my attention at all times. So like I was saying, so Everything that I learned, everything that I built, like how to make clothes, how to create a podcast, how to create your own radio station, how to make mixtapes, how to make ebooks, how to write a book and get it on Amazon and all the book and publishing, how to become your own distributor for your music and your content, how to copyright, how to sync and license. I put all that on ebooks. It's all available. Go to shoprs.biz. My newest one that I just created is negative accounts and late payments. Because that's something that I was dealing with. You know, I'm fighting every day to build my credit back up. And my credit crashed from the economy. I lost all my credit cards, and I just got overwhelmed. I got cancer, and I couldn't keep up with anything. I couldn't go outside and hustle and sell my merch and do what I've been doing for these last 5 years. So everything just went tank. So now I'm on the way back up. It dropped all the way down to fucking it was like 406. From 6, it was like 6 something, and we went all the way to 406. Just that fast, less than a year, but it was about 10 months, really. And then in the last 3 to 4 months, I've been disputing it and doing the things that's necessary, and now it's climbing all the way back up. It's almost at 600 again, and I've done that in the last 3 months. So it is possible. Well, now they talking about Trump talking about getting rid of the credit the credit bureau. So I hope he does. That's all a bunch of bullshit anyway. They're not even from America, the credit bureaus. They're from fucking Europe somewhere. That shit is a fucking scam anyway. But in the meanwhile, we gotta play their game. So I created an ebook called Negative Accounts and Late Payments. You know, dispute negative accounts and late payments. That's what it's called. And if you click the link in my bio, or you can go to shoprs.biz and you go get it, man. It's only $9.99. It's $9.99. Go get this ebook right now and start cleaning your credit up, so you can go and get that car, your dream car, your house, or investment property, or whatever, or American Express, whatever your dreams are, whatever you desire. Like what I'm doing today is what I dreamed about doing 10 years ago. I said this was my ultimate goal, was to be able to live in a home with my kids, have my studio, and just live out my dreams, everything that I thought about in the process. Like having my own label, having artists, having my own clothing line, my own radio station, all the stuff that I used to pay for back in the day when I was trying to get into the music industry. Well, then I said, well, damn. And then God gave me, when the pandemic started, then God gave me the ability to think and put my thoughts and then say them out loud, write them down, and then seek the information and then start building on it. And I did it, you know. First thing I did was I started going on IG Live when the pandemic first started, and people started sending me their music. Like thousands of people. So I started doing music reviews. Not knowing that I collected all that data. You know, I didn't know nothing about that. So then I started getting all that music, reviewing it, and then if it was good, I let them know. I said, yo, your song is good. Let's get it on the mixtape. And I ain't know how to make mixtape, but I've been listening to mixtape my whole life. So I went on YouTube. How do you make a mixtape? Or you gotta do this, do that, do this, do this, do that, do that, do that. So I started doing it, practicing, Then I made a mixtape. Then I made another mixtape. Then I made another mixtape. All indie artists. And now I got like 36 mixtapes. They're on my SoundCloud at Hoodstar365. Hoodstar Entertainment 365. Just put in Hoodstar365 or Hoodstar Entertainment on Google, and all the shit that I do will pop up. And then I started respecting the podcast because I started talking to the people on live what was going on during the pandemic and how they felt and stuff they were going through and stuff like that. So that created a podcast. I just recorded another my last episode. Last night. So I'm at 266 podcasts right now on Apple, Spotify, and all podcast platforms. And my podcast is about, social issues within America and within the urban America, the Black and Latino community, right? Because I have a perspective on both. And then I could do the corporate thing too, because I served in the military, and I served for this corporation that we call America. So I can give you my perspective on that too. Then I give you my perspective on being a student athlete, because I was a college basketball player. I was a coach. I had an AAU program. I coached a lot of kids that went on. I had 23 Division I players. One made it to the NBA, and like 14 of them became professional basketball players in Europe. 5 of them made it to the NFL. 2 of them became world boxing champions, WBC and IBS champion. One light heavyweight, and the other one was a lightweight. So anything is possible. So the ultimate goal was to be here at peace. That's why I made that song, Found Peace. If you be here, if you following me, and you go and I be posting and that song, Found Peace, that's what it's about. Because my life has always been hectic. Baby mama drama. I got 6 baby moms, 7 kids, and then just go get my books, and my books are on Amazon right now. You get the whole story, though. From my military experience, hoodlum soldier, to my street experience, soldier to convict, from my bike life, ride out, and then from my children's book. It's a reflection of my childhood to where I am today. And it's called Mac's Journey. I put it in 3rd person, but it's called Mac's Journey. Yeah, man. So you can do anything you put your mind to, man. Look, I'm by myself here. And people think that I'm crazy. I'm here every day. My neighbors, by myself here. And people think that I'm crazy. I'm here every day. My neighbors, they probably watching me every day out here talking. And I be performing on my stage on my own, and in my studio, but I'm not by myself. I'm by myself in physical form. I don't have a bunch of yes men or yes women around me, a bunch of gold diggers around me. But I'm by myself in the physical form because I got God. And that spirit and that force of will or determination and inspiration comes to me every day. When I wake up, I say, thank you, Lord. Get up, let my dogs out, go to the bathroom. Get up, feed them, drink some tea, stretch, and think about the agenda of the day. What aspect of the platform I'm going to work on today. Even though I'll be multitasking, I'll be doing shit. When I'm sitting in the studio, I'll be doing 5 different things at one time. And I think that's what's keeping my brain sharp, and keep me going. And I finally have confidence enough to get in front of my phone, in front of the camera, because I haven't gotten in front of the camera in 7 months because I was going through my cancer treatment and I lost 45 pounds. For those of you who knew me, when I was 240, 250, now I'm 210. Sexy, too sexy for my shirt, look. But I dropped all the way down to 185. And I lost my teeth, my top teeth, okay? And I'm about to get some new teeth put in. They said by September, October. I had to wait 6 months after the last radiation treatment. So I went to 7 weeks of radiation and chemo. I lost 45 pounds. I couldn't eat. I couldn't swallow, because I had my cancer was in my throat, in my right tonsil. So they put a feeding tube in my stomach. I had a feeding tube, and I had to eat from there. They gave me Ensures, and I was drinking Ensures every day. They told me just drink 6 of them a day, but I was doing 9. Because I wasn't feeling like I was full, and I was putting a lot of water in with baking soda. That's the trick, man, is to kill the parasites in your body and alkalinize your body. When you get a water bottle, take a little scoop of baking soda and put it in the water, but only do it 3 times a week. Like say you do it Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, like that. You don't want to do it every day because, it's high sodium, it'll give you high blood pressure. But it cleanses and it'll kill the parasites in your body. All right, so you see how I am? Like I'm all over the place because this is my life, bro. This is what I do every day. I'm not just on one lane. I'm in artist mode, I'm in dad mode, dog owner mode, streetwear brand owner, podcast owner, radio station owner. I do publishing. I do distribution and publishing through BMI. My publishing is BMI slash Pullstar 365. So if you Google that, you'll find it. You'll see all the music that I published. It's indie artists on there too. I publish their music, and I don't know where they are because I haven't heard from anyone since I got cancer. Isn't that something? But I haven't heard from anyone since I got cancer in the last year. Nobody. Out of all the people that I shed light on, I'm not bitter. I'm okay because this is the journey that God put me on to find myself, to find my peace. Because I was always worrying about being accepted and from being liked by the world, and then always trying to help somebody. Like every time I got $1, if you were with me and I bought something for $1, I gave you half. I fed you too. If I went and got a brand new pair of sneakers and you were with me and your sneakers was busted, I bought you a pair of sneakers too. If when I went on the road, I used to take my car was full. But people I barely knew. I just knew them because of the songs they sent me, and I thought they were talented. So I wanted to inspire them to chase what God blessed them with, which was talent, instead of them putting on the mask and grabbing a gun and going outside trying to be gangster and end up in prison or dead. Because I done been down that road. I done been down there. I've been to prison. Got a 10-year sentence. Ain't nothing to brag about. I don't talk about it much because it was a real dark time during my lifetime. You know, it took me away from my kids. When I left, my daughter was 8. When I came home, she was 18. And we were disconnected, and then we just got reconnected in the last fucking 3 years. And now she lives with me. She's an adult. Then I got my 14-year-old daughter who she's gonna be a freshman this year in high school, and she's a student athlete, like her daddy was. And she's nice with the rock, and I taught her how to play basketball because I know that could feed her, not only with her intelligence and books and all the creative things that she learned from me, watching me all these years. She knows how to do everything that I do. She knows how to paint, draw, make clothes. She knows how to create journals and catalog, all that in Canva. She knows how to do it all. In fact, she helped me code our new app. She's only 14. So she played a part in it. And then I have 3 other apps that I'm working on that I'm going to finish as well. So look out, man. So I'm only saying this to all the stuff that I'm saying is to not to boast or anything like that, because I'm not a millionaire yet in physical form, but I'm a billionaire in my thought process and what I'm putting together. And it's not about me. You know, it's about when I leave this planet, when God decides to call me back, then I leave a digital footprint for my children, where they'll have all the content, from the music, from the podcasting, to the mixtapes, to the merch, to the record label, Pullstar Entertainment, LLC. Like, it's all official. We have a business account. The app is connected with the business account. Everything was in the business account. I just built a trust. I just learned about the trust thing, because they never taught us about this trust thing and about getting a life insurance and a living life insurance. They don't teach us that in school. I'm just learning that now. Well, I just went through the process. I finally got life insurance, 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And I created my trust last week. So that's the next step. Now I got to add my life insurance to my trust. And everything else is in my trust. So God forbid, when God calls me back, then all that will be in order for my kids, bro. All right? So if you want to learn everything that I just said and all that, follow me, subscribe to my page, because now I'm back in front of the phone. And I'm going to be talking and sharing the information. I got a whiteboard. I'm going to be putting the whiteboard up, and I'm going to pick a subject for that morning and post it, and we're going to have class. And I'm going to teach you how to create, like how to create a digital product, and how to create a landing page to put your digital product on that landing page so you can earn, right? Because I'm retired. I'm on disability. Since I got cancer and all that, my back, my knees, all that shit hurt. They put me on Social Security, disability Social Security. So that's what I'm on. So I'm on a fixed income. That's not enough. With today's prices on everything, so I gotta hustle. I gotta create somehow, some way to create more income so that I can be able to keep the lights on, keep the gas on, keep gas in the car, and food in the refrigerator. And, and be able to buy some new hoodies, t-shirts, get some merch, and continue to create. That's what I'm excited about, is getting back in my studio and start making merch again. I ordered a brand new big box of t-shirts that are in there, black. So I'm gonna get in there probably today, if not today, then tomorrow. And I'm gonna start printing some t-shirts up for this weekend. Package them up. I haven't done that since I got sick last year. I got cancer. Well, they told me I had it in December, but I started feeling sick and ill in October of last year. I started feeling funny. I knew something was going on. I thought it was my fucking my sugar. I thought it was my high blood pressure. So I started regulating my sugar, and I cut no more sugar. No sugar in my cereal, my coffee, nothing. Stopped buying sugar. And then I was still feeling like fatigued and tired. And I was like, damn, why am I so fatigued and tired all the time? And then my daughters would call and say, Dad, you want to go with us to over here? We're about to go to dinner, or we're going to do this. Come with us. And I was like, nah, just come pick my baby up and take her, because I'm laying down. I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap. Not even realizing what was going on, because it wasn't showing no physical symptoms. But then in December, early December, because I'll be laying in my bed like this, TikToking, blogging, and then I'll stay up late shit, right? And then I'll stay up late shit, right? Promoting and shit, everything that I do on TikTok. And then I woke up one morning and I had a crick in my neck. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? I got a crick in my neck, bro. Right? I had a crick in my neck. I was like, damn, what the hell? And then like 3 days later, a little bump popped up. And I said, I was on my live on Instagram, and I went like this, and I said, what the hell is that? But my beard was big. My beard was all the way down here, and it was wide, so you couldn't really see it, but I kept seeing it in my reflection. And I was like, damn, what the fuck is that, bro? I said, what the hell? So then the next day, it got bigger. And then the next day, it got bigger. And then it turned like a little golf ball, and it was hard. So I said, yo, fuck that. I called my VA real quick. I need to come in. Like, you got to make an appointment. I said, no, I don't. I'll be there tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So tell my doctor. I said, well, what's going on? I said, I got a bump on my neck. I said, what? You need to come in right now. I said, all right. So I went right in. And then my doctor came. Hey, Mr. Torres, what's going on? I said, look, I got a bump on my neck. And he said, oh, shit. So he started touching it, feeling it. And he squeezed it real hard. He goes, oh, it's hard. He said, no. I need you to go to Delaware tomorrow morning. I said, Delaware? That's far, bro. He said, yo, you got to go to Delaware tomorrow morning because we got to fucking do a biopsy immediately. You don't play with your neck area. Anything in your neck area is very dangerous to your spinal cord and your brain. So you got to be there. Be there by 8 a.m. I said, oh, shit. So I called my boy. I was like, oh, man, I was so upset. I said, oh, man, I fucking got cancer, bro. So I started looking it up, asking Chat GTP about it, and looking it up on TikTok. And like, that's possible, bro. You got cancer. I said, oh, shit. So I called my boy. I told him. I said, no, I got to go to Delaware. He said, no, I'm going to take you, bro. I'll be there. I'll be in your house at 7 a.m. I said, all right, bet. So he took me. And then when he took me, he did it. They went. They shot some needles in it, put the blood on the thing, like a little mat they had. He said, all right, wait right here. Then they came back and they said, oh, it tested positive. So now you got to go to the Philadelphia VA. They're going to call you. I said, oh shit, it's positive. You know, it's a tumor. But they wasn't sure whether it was benign yet, or whatever the term is to say that it's actual cancer. So then I went to Philadelphia the following week. I had an appointment. So in the meanwhile, while I was home that whole week, I kept putting I was putting something on it. It wasn't castor oil because I didn't know about the castor oil yet. I think I was putting Bengay on the motherfucker. And I was massaging it, trying to see if it would go away. And the motherfucker just got bigger. So if you go back and you go through my content, you'll see. Well, I started putting something around my neck. My wrap, keffiyeh. I started wearing my keffiyeh around my neck to cover the bump when I was going live, because I was still working, still doing music reviews and all that, and doing my podcast, and I even created songs during that time. So when I went to the doctor in Philadelphia, and then they did a test, and they came back, and then it was December 19th, and they said, yeah, we confirmed it, it's cancer. But we caught it in time. Thank God that you paid attention and God sent you a sign, because a lot of people don't get signs. My friend, he passed away, may he rest in peace now, but he didn't get no signs. And he was in shape his whole life. He was always diesel, strong, had a lot of energy. And rest in peace, my man, Lido, man. And he didn't have no symptoms or no signs or anything. And he just faded out. He said, oh shit, he had cancer. He didn't even know it. I thank God every day that he gave me a sign, and he places mercy on me, you know. He's keeping me here for a reason. He's keeping me here for a reason to share the information with you guys, to save you guys from going down that dark, heartache road for no reason. There's no need for you guys, the young generation, to be suffering when you got people like me on the internet sharing our life experiences and letting you know, no, don't go that way. Don't go left, don't go right. Just stay on course and continue to believe and be faithful in your thoughts. If God's giving you those thoughts and you're dreaming about doing this and doing that, then he's giving you that for a reason. That's him placing his mercy on you, letting you know that, yo, don't go be a drug dealer. Don't go be a prostitute. Don't go be a shooter or YN. Or an idiot, or a racist, or a KKK, or a Zionist, or an idiot. Don't do none of that. Stay on the right path and go to school, if that's what you want to do, or go learn a trade, or go learn a business. Go start a business. Go get your LLC, your EIN, and this and that, your DUNS number, and all that, and all this. And go get a business account. I got an ebook on that, too. I can tell you how to do that by step by step. But I'm going to be giving live workshops on all this that I'm talking about. I'm going to be setting it up. All right? So I just wanted to come on here briefly, let you guys know that I'm back. I'm gaining my weight again, feeling strong again. So I'm back in front of I'm back in front of the phone. I'm not ashamed, but I'm proud and I'm happy and I'm thankful that I'm still here. Now I go for my second PET scan. I got my first PET scan June 6th, and it came back good. The doctor was like, after the radiation of chemo, which was hell, then I had my first PET scan June 6th, and the doctor was like, wow, you're like one of like 3% of patients that this 7-week treatment has worked so aggressively that your cancer is gone on your tonsil. So you got to come back in September 3rd, to get another PET scan. And then after that, then it's 3 months later. And then after that, 3 months, and it'll start being every 6 months. And then after that, it'll start being every year. So of course they're going to have to keep an eye on it for the rest of my life. Right? And then I just have to change. I can't be eating sugar and, eating McDonald's. And every once in a while, I get a taste for a Whopper. They even changed that. It don't even taste the same no more. Or maybe my taste buds changed or something. So I make my own cheeseburgers here. I make my own chicken sandwiches. And I pretty much cook at home. Don't eat out as like I used to. You know, just cook at home. And I like cooking, you know. And I taught my daughter how to cook. My daughter's a mean cook. She can cook. And my mom passed down the family secret recipe on how to make her Spanish veggie rice. And I could never get it, but I always tried. It come out so nasty. But my daughter, she got it. Now my older kids, we asking her to make it. Can you come over and make the rice? She's like, yeah, just buy everything that we need. And she makes it. So God is good, you know. God is great. For those of you who don't believe in God, you know, I pray that you wake up and come out of that, you know. Yes. He's talking to me, bro. I can feel his presence. I can feel his presence right here, right now. I got chills. I'm getting chills, bro. And I got a jacket on. Look, my hairs are standing up. Look at that. I'm getting chills. I feel his presence because I'm speaking of him and his name and being grateful, humble, and giving him all the praise. Because without him, I wouldn't be here. The people who've been through what I've been through didn't make it. A lot of people that were on this TikTok showing you their content, them going through the cancer treatment, you don't see them anymore, right? Because they passed away. It's not a game. And now, you guys, the young generation, are getting cancer. Before, it was just an old man illness. Now, little kids are getting it. Because all this stuff that's in the food, that's in America. All the products that's in America are banned in like 33 countries, or more than that, 100 and something countries. But America is a corporation, and there's no morals. Everything's about the dollar, bro. Everything's about the mighty dollar, bro. Then they're spraying everyday aluminum, trying to block the sun because they want to stop the sun from killing them. For the people who don't have melanin in their DNA, that's what's going on. They got a high case of skin cancer. So they're trying to slow that down. You can't slow down what God has already prescribed. No one lives forever. No one group of people rules the planet forever. The average years of a ruling class in the world, go look at the history, go ask the AI, it'll tell you, is between 250 to 280 years. And then after that, the ruling class always flips to somebody else. Like you see what's going on in Britain, in the UK, the ruling class is changing. Like Great Britain, I believe it is, it's changing. It changed. Now, it's all the Africans have come back to claim their land and their gold and their monuments and everything, the government, and now they're the ruling class. They got into the politics and they got no seats. And now one of them has become the top politician, and now he's implementing Islamic laws there. It's deep. That's why they're banning TikTok, because they don't want us to see all that, to get all the information, to be educated for who we truly are and what we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be what we are, enslaved and be like sheep and cattle, just marching to every tune they say. You can't go over here. You can't shop there. Don't shop there. Shop here. Yo, you can't grow food in your yard because you can't do it. So we're going to spray to kill your crops and kill your land. You have to buy our genetic foods that we're making in the lab, and fruits, fake meat, fake rice. You know the rice that you get at Walmart, that says Walmart rice on it? That rice, it's not real rice, bro. That's plastic. The videos on TikTok, how they make it, they're making it in Pakistan or India, one of them countries over there. You know all the plastic that's all over their land over there? They collecting it all, and then somebody invented this machine, and it shreds it all. Then it stretches into strings. It melts it, and then it stretches into strings. You would think it's like yarn. They stretch it into string, and then they chop it to little rice grains. Then they put it in the oven, and they make it hard. That's plastic, bro. And everybody's buying that rice because it's cheap. And that's the rice that's going in your body, and the plastic is dissolving, and it's causing cancer. That's why I believe that I caught my cancer from them spraying in the air. Spraying that aluminum. There's a lot of, like, where I live at, there's a lot of cancer patients going to the hospital that I was going to for treatment. It was like seven patients from the same town that I'm from the same city. Even the nurse said it to me. She was like, did you know that, wow, you from, you know there's a lot of you guys in here from your cities, from your town. You know, you should look into that. You should get a lawyer or something. Yeah, I know. I think it's from the damn air. They spraying that bullshit every day. She said, yeah, I think so too. So I already drew up the paperwork. I just got to sign it and go get it notarized and then submit it and mail it off. So I sue their ass. But anyway, so I'm Ali Hoostar 365. If anything you heard is beneficial to you and you want to seek more information, go ahead and follow me, subscribe to my page, and any questions that you have, you can ask me, and I'll share the information with you. You want to get an ebook from me? My ebooks are not expensive. They go between $5, $10, $15 to $20. And then I sell bundles too. The bundles are like $47, or you can buy the whole pack. I'm selling a whole pack for like $1.99. With everything that I do, it's all the ebooks. And if you want to build your own multi-platform, like my platform is a multi-platform, right? So it's like 5 different streams of income. It's the radio income, well, artists submit their music and they pay for radio, get on the playlist, and then they pay for the promo. Then businesses start to pay for the ads on the radio station, right? So you can know where to go eat at or go shop at. Then I got the podcast where I put your song in between the commercial breaks. I'll talk about your business, give you ads on the podcast. Then I got the mixtapes. I host your mixtape or put your song on one of my mixtapes where there's a slew of indie artists from all over the country, all over the world. I even made a mixtape, an all African mixtape. All artists from Africa. They all started sending me their music, and they're dope. So I made a mixtape. It plays nothing but African music. So I got that. I got the books that I wrote, the books about my journey through life. They're on Amazon. I'm E. Torres Sr. on Amazon. Go look me up. Go get my books. Got the hard copies, soft copies. And then I have my ebooks. shopartus.biz. I had a stand store, but I took the stand store down, and I started another landing page. And so I put dispute negative accounts and late payments on there. So that's what's on there right now. So now I got to go upload all my other ebooks on there. All right? So I'm Ali Hoostar 365. Go get the merch at hoostarworld.com. Listen to the radio station at Hoostar 365 TVradio.com. Tune into the podcast. You like podcasting and hear me talking about different issues, whatever we got going on. Like my newest episode is The Solution to Greed or something like that. I forgot the title. But it's up. It just went up. It's up there now on Spotify. Go listen to it. Hosted by me, Ali Hoostar 365. So turn your negative to positive. Whatever you're going through right now, it's not the end of the world. You don't have to go jump off the bridge or go hurt nobody. Everything's going to be okay. And stop watching the news with all the propaganda. Stop watching mainstream media, that propaganda, man. Just live your life. Don't live in fear. Keep doing you and keep believing, and believe in the oneness and believe in the creator of everything. Humans don't matter, because guess what? That we're all promised. There's over 8 billion people on the planet, and guess what we're all promised? We're all promised death. No one can escape death. Not Elon Musk, not Donald Trump, not Bill Gates, not P. Diddy, not Dre, Dr. Dre, nobody. No matter if you got millions, trillions, billions, or $1, we're all going to end up in the same place, in the dirt. And guess what? On the day of judgment, when Jesus comes back and breaks the cross and kills the pig and battles the Antichrist and defeats him, then all the souls are going to be raised up. All the souls are going to be raised up, and we're all going to be judged. We're all going to be judged from the good to the bad that we've done while we were alive. Were you appreciative of what God provided for you, or did you take him for granted? And were you evil on the planet? Were you a hoarder? Were you greedy? Were you evil? Did you brutalize people to gain monetary wealth? Did you take anybody's house, cars, or steal from them? You know, all the negativity. And if you did and you're still alive, then you still have a chance to save yourself. Just say, God, please forgive me for all my sins. And please give me the strength and the fortitude to not commit those sins again. We all fall short. I fall short every day. You know, we all do the same shit every day, especially with the social media. You see, not all we see is foul shit on social media, because they push all the negativity to the viral front. So that's all we see. Motherfucker, yo, white power, black power, oh no, free Palestine, Israel has the right to defend themselves, free Palestine, the Congo, okay, yeah, and everybody's doing that for money, bro. For the money, the oil, and the gold. So everybody losing their minds over something that is short term. Like, that shit don't matter. None of that stuff matters, bro, because guess what? You definitely going in the grave. It might be today, tomorrow, next year, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, even 100 years. However long God wants to leave you here to be who you are. But you're most definitely destined to be right here. See this dirt? They're gonna bury you in the dirt. They're gonna dig a hole 6 feet deep. They're gonna put you in it, and all your friends and your family are gonna come to the grave. Oh my God, my dad, my husband, my brother, my cousin, my homie, my brother-in, my brother in faith, he's gone. And all your girlfriends, whatever, they're all gonna be sitting there, and then as soon as they go like this, and they say, all right, it's over, everybody gotta leave. They start putting the dirt on you. When you be laying in your grave, you can hear. You can hear the people crying. You can hear them talking. You can hear them one over there talking like, damn, I'm glad he's fucking gone. Let's go see what's on the will. Let's see what he left. Broke ass nigga. Let's see if he left anything for anybody. And yo, anybody know where his stash is at so we can go find his stash, bro? Hell, whatever happened to them cars, he had them rims on. I want those rims, bro. I'm gonna get those rims, bro. And they start plotting on your shit. You ain't even been in the dirt 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes, bro. And then your baby mom and your girlfriend will be like, oh man, now I gotta call this other dude, because who's gonna help me pay the bills now? I gotta get him some. To make sure my cell phone is paid every month, make sure my hair is done, my nails is done. I got food, my kids need school clothes. Oh my God, before you know it, after 4 to 6 months, you are forgotten. Because everybody goes on living. And nobody comes to your grave anymore to come see you, to talk to you. You just be laying there. You know, when somebody comes close to your grave, you can hear them walking up to your grave and visiting you and talking to you. Because when we die and they put us in the ground, physical forms, our soul just don't go in the air and it's gone. No, our souls, this is your body. Say this is your body, and you lay in the ground. Then your soul rises up and it sits here like this. on top of your coffin, and your soul is sitting there idle, and soul is sitting there idle until the last day, the day of judgment. It's called the Minbar, and your soul is sitting there. So some scholars say that the souls can actually hear when people come visit them. Come here, Queenie. Yeah, Queenie. You can hear when people come to your grave to visit you, whether they come and piss on your grave or pour liquor on your grave or just walk across your grave to go see somebody else. Come have sex on your grave or poop on your grave. Like people do some, or come knock your tombstone over. You know what I mean? So be mindful of that. You know. Look at the guy from Apple. He had all that money. He had $7 billion. He worked so hard bringing his ideas and everything to life. Apple. Boom. $7 billion. Oh, and then God said, hey, yo, my man, so you think you're on top of the world now because you got $7 billion? Huh? You want to look down and talk down to people? You don't want to donate? You don't want to house the homeless? You don't want to feed the hungry? No? You don't want to go build water wells in country and land that can't get water? That all they need is a water tap. Go there, you just tap, put a tap in the ground and for the water. Because, God provided water all over the planet. The planet is 83% water. So all you got to do is dig deep enough and you're going to hit water, bro. Or if you don't hit water, you're going to hit oil. You don't want to do that? All right, well, look. Here, take this with you. Whew. And God throws you a curveball. Boom. You swing. Strike three. Hey, yo, Mr. Apple, what's up? Dude, how you feeling? I'm tired, I've been working. You got cancer. What? Yeah, you got cancer, bro. And guess what? It's stage 4. You got less than 6 months to live. I got $7 billion. What do you mean? I pay you. You got to get it out of me. It's too late, sir. It's in your pancreas. Nothing radiation can do. Nothing chemo can do. Just pray. Pray? Pray? It's too late. $7 billion left behind. Now his wife married somebody else. And she's enjoying that $7 billion with somebody else. He built it all. He couldn't even enjoy it. Be grateful. Give thanks daily. Be in remembrance at all times. You ain't got to be the most holiest person or a religious freak and become a tyrant and nobody want to be around you because you start talking about God and all that. Being a Jesus freak, right? No. You can just have a connection. Me and God right here. What y'all say, besties, homies, best friend? But yeah, that's me and him. That's our relationship. I talk to him. You can call me crazy. You can call me delusional, nuts, whatever it is that you got to say negative about me, it don't matter because I know he got me. And I believe. And when he decides enough was enough, then it be enough was enough. There's nothing I can do. I don't have $1 billion or $1 million or $100,000 or none of that shit. When it's time, it's just time. Thank God that I served in the military and I got VA benefits because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here today. Because without my VA benefits, I wouldn't have got the radiation and the chemo that I need. So you see how merciful he is? Because when I was a kid, I was a basketball star. And I just thought that basketball star was going to be the way for me. And then when I graduated from high school, we didn't have internet. So nobody outside New Jersey, or where I'm at, or Pennsylvania did, but not across the country seeing me play. So when I went in the military, all the soldiers from all over the country seeing me play. So when I got out, I went to college and I played 2 years. But when I got out of high school, I didn't. So I was on the street, being a menace, selling drugs, womanizing, creating kids, being irresponsible, just doing dumb shit. And then there's one day we did some dumb shit, and then God tapped me on my shoulder. He's like, dude, you know how to read, you speak English and Spanish, you got Puerto Rican culture and black culture, you have faith, and you mean to tell me, out of your ignorance and laziness to apply yourself, that you're going to go to prison? That you want to get shot or stabbed and killed? Or get in an accident? Because I was drunk driving, I was driving high, I was a fucking mess, bro. And I was only like 18, 19 years old, bro. And then, that bullshit that we did, I was like, oh man, it's a wake-up call. So when I came home, I was like stressing. And I was sitting here with my youngest, my firstborn. He was here, his mom came here to visit me. He was a baby. And she was sitting there talking to me, trying to tell me, you got to do it right. My son needs this. I was just numbing her out. She's like, I need Pampers. He needs this. You got bitches everywhere you go. People be telling me they see you here, they see you there with another different girls. And I was like, I was just smoking my weed. And then the phone rang. So usually I don't answer the phone, but the phone just kept ringing. And then the phone rang. So usually I don't answer the phone, but the phone just kept ringing. The phone just kept ringing. The dude. I was high as hell. I said, yeah, come get me. I was high as hell. He said, come get you. I said, yeah. He said, all right, well, I'll be there tomorrow morning. Be ready. I'll be there at 6:30 in the morning. I said, all right. So I had like 30 joints. Back then we used to go joints. I used to sell joints for $1. I started smoking. My mom and my stepdad, they were asleep. I was high as hell. Then I fell asleep for like 2 hours. He came knocking. I wasn't even ready. He came knocking. He was there in his uniform. I said, oh, shit. He said, let's go. Get ready. I said, all right, get ready. He said, just put your shoes on. Put some shorts on. Come just like that. I got to go. We got to go. We got to go to Philadelphia, like right now. Oh, shit. Boom. So I went. They put me on the scale. They did all these tests. Did a basic skill test, aptitude test. I scored well. They said, you passed. So when you want to leave? I said, tomorrow. He goes, you can't leave tomorrow. He said, where you want to go? I said, I want to go to Hawaii, man. I always dreamed about going to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. Man. He goes, well, you can pick 3 destinations, but I'm not going to promise you that you go to Hawaii. So I picked Hawaii, Germany, and South Korea.
So my cousin was in South Korea already. He kept telling me he was lit, so I wanted to go there. So he said, I could be next week to get you. So I didn't tell none of my friends. I didn't tell none of my girlfriends. Only one I knew was my baby mom because she was there. I didn't tell nobody, so I was like 205. Or when I was like 198. Because in high school I was 178. And I gained 20 pounds after that year not playing ball. And he came and got me, he took me, bro. I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, went to basic training. They broke me down. They took that hood shit right out of me. It took like 6 weeks though. Basic training was 13 weeks, but like 6 or 7 weeks, then they took the street stuff out of me, and I became super duper soldier. And then my goal, champ, wanted to be a drill sergeant, because the drill sergeants looked cool to me. I had 2 drill sergeants, they were black. One was from Georgia, and the other one was from South Carolina. And they were sharp, man. And their uniforms, whew, their boots were shiny as hell. And they did their cadence, and they were sharp. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a drill sergeant. So I got motivated. Then I went to Hawaii, and it was a great experience. So thank God I did that, because now that I'm out the military, and then 30 years went by since I got out in 91. And all those years went by, I got out. Then I got cancer last year. Well, before I was notified that I got cancer, I was notified in September that my health insurance dropped me. Because I had health insurance, and they dropped me. What the fuck? So you got to get your own insurance. I said, all right. So I didn't have no insurance. I said, I'm not paying for insurance. I can't afford it. But thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. I got VA benefits. VA, boom, boom. The doctor told me, yeah, it's official, December 19th, you got cancer, you got to start treatment right away. We're going to start treatment in a couple of weeks. And then we started treatment in January, I think it was 6 or 7. And they started doing the radiation, and the chemo. It went for 7 weeks. And I lost 45 pounds. I lost my teeth. As you can hear me speaking, so I got a list. I lost all my teeth in the front. So I got to get a brand new set of choppers. So if you're a dental agency out there, a dental company out there, and you do implants or whatever, if you want me to be one of your brand ambassadors, I got 25,000 followers on Instagram, so I can promote you on my Instagram until TikTok takes whatever they got going on my page and release me, because I think I'm too dope to be broke for all the shit that I do and all the services I provide to the world, and I'm inspiring the world through music, through fashion, through podcasting, through ebooks, through novels, and soon movies, because I turned 3 of my novels into movie scripts. So to you movie producers and executives out there in Hollywood or in Atlanta, let's make these movies, man. Hoodlum Soldier, Soldier the Convict, and Ride Out. Ride Out is a bike life. Soldier the Convict is going from a soldier to the streets and then going to prison, all that journey. And then Hoodlum Soldier, from the streets to the military. All right? So with that, I'm out, man. I'm out of Hood-Star 365. It's been great tuning in. I'm going to start doing this more often. I'm back. Peace.